What's going on, guys? It's Rahul here, back again with another video, and today, well, if you guys saw the title of the video, I finally got a weekly game picks video. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be doing these weekly game picks as much as I can and as consistently as I can, and I will be trying to get these videos out. However, so yeah, of course, I'm very sorry if I didn't start this at the beginning of the season, as I was kind of busy at that time. I couldn't find time to do it, but now I decided to do it since I think you guys might like it. And yeah, now I think I finally got time. So of course, with all that being said though, guys, if you guys did like today's video, make sure you like the video, as it really helps out the channel and it would really mean a lot to me. And also, if you guys like this type of content and you're a fan of the NFL or the NBA and you like the type of videos on this channel, there's already videos like this on the channel and there's going to be more like this in the future. So subscribe so you don't miss out on any content. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, and a good percentage of you guys watching these videos are not subscribed. So if you guys like this type of content, subscribe, as you will not miss any new videos. And with all of that being said though, you guys, well, let's just get this thing started. Now, the first matchup we got the Giants and the Eagles. Now, I think this should be kind of a snooze fest. I don't even know if I'll watch this game. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have the Eagles winning though, 21-13. The Eagles are just the better team. Let's face it. You know, I don't think the Eagles will go on. I don't think they'll, how do I put it? I think they're just a better team than the Giants. And, Daniel Jones, I mean, who knows? He can still be good, except, I mean, the cast around him is not amazing. The Eagles, how do I put it? I mean, they're just a better team. They have a better defense in general. I mean, Carson Wentz has been playing like trash all year, but I think the Eagles are just a better team. That's how I'm gonna put it. I got the Giants losing 13-21. Then I got the Panthers and the Saints. Now, I'm gonna pick the Saints, but I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina gave New Orleans a run for their money, because, I mean, the Panthers haven't been looking that bad, I mean, they were able to beat the Cardinals, and the crazy part is they don't even have Christian McCaffrey. So yeah, I think Carolina's gonna lose, but it's not gonna be like a blowout by like 10-21 points. I think it's gonna be New Orleans winning 26-17. So of course I got the Saints 26-17. Sorry if I worded that weirdly. This is unscripted, so yeah, I forgot to tell you that. But yeah, I got the Panthers losing 17-26. I still think New Orleans is the better team. So yeah, I'm gonna pick them, but I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina gave them a run for their money. Then we got the Bills and the Jets. I'm gonna have to give this to the Bills. I'm not gonna spend too much time with this. The Jets have been looking very, 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 very bad, I mean, I feel bad for Sam Darnold. I mean, Adam Gase sucks, so they gotta fire him after the season. Sam Darnold, how do I put it, man? I mean, just like Daniel Jones, who knows? He can be good. They just need to get the right guys around him. They need a good coach. I mean, that team's been looking very bad, and the Bills are one of the best teams in the NFL, so I'm going to have the Bills winning 38-3. Now we got the Browns and the Bengals. Now the Browns got demolished last weekend. I hate the Steelers a lot. No offense to any Steeler fans. Yeah, the Steelers are my least favorite team, and I mean, I kind of like the Browns, so of course, that kind of sucked to watch. I wanted the Browns to beat the Steelers so bad, but we're going off topic there. But the Browns got mauled by the Steelers. How do I put it, man? Yeah, they got mauled by the Steelers, and I don't think it will happen again, because I think they're gonna bounce back. Plus, they're playing a lot worse of a team, obviously. I think the Browns will win this 31-20. I don't think this will be a 24 or 27 point blowout, but I do think the Browns should win this one with relative ease. So I got the Browns winning 31-20, but Joe Burrow is very good, so he's definitely gonna be fine against the Browns, and I do think he will not make this an absolute. I don't think this will be an absolute blowout, as I said before, but I think the Browns should win with relative ease. Now we got Dallas and Washington. Dallas, as we all know, got killed by the Cardinals last week. Well, week 6, I'd say. The Washington, man. All right, Washington. We know they lost last week, and I think they'll lose again, but I could see them winning because, I mean, Andy Dalton is not great, and I mean, it's clear the Cowboys won't be doing much since Dak Prescott is injured. But I have the Dallas Cowboys winning this 17-13. This should be a relatively low scoring slugfest. yeah, I got them winning 17-13. Now we got the Packers and the Texans. Now, I have the Packers winning 33-24. So, yeah, I have the Packers winning by like 9 points. However, the reason why it's not by like a 24-point blow, it's not a 24-point blowout or like 14 points, you know, it's not an absolute blowout, is because Houston against the Titans, they actually looked okay. They really didn't look terrible, and they actually gave the Titans a run for their money. Just keep that in mind, you know. I mean, if it wasn't for that last drive, and if Houston's defense was better, if they were maybe average or above average, then I think Houston definitely could have won that game, because with Bill O'Brien gone, they actually weren't looking too bad. And the Packers, though, they're just a really good team. Now, of course, we all know they sucked against the Buccaneers, and I mean, that was supposed to be a primetime game, but it wasn't really a primetime game, as the Packers, well, they did not do well. They kind of got blown out by the Buccaneers, you know. But yeah, I got the Packers winning this 33-24. But I think they'll win with relative ease, except Deshaun Watson should give the Packers defense some trouble, even though it's very good. But that's kind of all I have to say for this thing. Now we got the Lions and the Falcons. Now the Falcons got their first win of the season last week against the Vikings. The Lions got their second win against the Jaguars, and I think this will be a high-scoring game, since both defenses are not good. Atlanta's defense just flat out sucks, man. I mean, the Detroit Lions, not a great defense, but they got, I mean, that's not a good defense. Let me just get to the real matchup. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, but I got the Lions winning 28-26, mainly because I feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like the Lions are just have a better defense, even though it's not a great defense. You know, it's not really that good. I just think the Lions are a better team, and I think the Lions are gonna win this one, and it will be a high-scoring game. Now we got the Steelers and the Titans, and this should be the game of the week, and it should be a primetime game that's nationally televised. But honestly, I think, who knows? Well, anyways, the Steelers are, I'd actually say, are the best team in the NFL. You know, I said before, I hate the Steelers, but they're very good. You know, the defense, I would say so far, is definitely the best right now in the NFL. The Titans, they're actually looking really, really good, you know. Derrick Henry, he's being Derrick Henry, and I think he's I'd say they're definitely the best running back in the NFL so far. Obviously, McCaffrey's going to miss a lot of time because of an injury, and I think he should be coming back soon enough. Actually, I'm not totally sure about that. But anyways, I mean, this will be relatively high scoring in my opinion, but I think this will be this should be a close one. But I got the Steelers winning 24-21, handing the Titans their very first loss of the season. I mean, personally, I think Ryan Tannehill's also been very good. I wouldn't be surprised if this can go either way. Now, I do have a small feeling that maybe it is not that close of a game, but I think this will be a Steelers win, 24-21. Now we got the Seahawks and the Cardinals. I got the Seahawks winning, but it's 24-20. Now, you might be thinking, that close? Well, yeah, because the thing is, Seattle has been, well, they're one of the best teams in the NFL, as we know, but the defense is not amazing, and I mean, you might be thinking, they got Jamal Adams, yeah, and they have some solid guys on there, but the defense has not been amazing. Like, against the Falcons, they won by 13 points. Against the Patriots, they nearly lost that game. Like, if the Patriots, I feel like if they came up with something else, like came up with a better play call at the end, the Seahawks definitely could have lost that game. The Cowboys, that was a shootout, 31-38. The Dolphins, I mean, wasn't like something very, very, very concerning, but 31-23, I definitely felt like they could have made that like a lot less close. And against the Vikings, they nearly lost if it wasn't for Russell Wilson's magic. So, I mean, these games are pretty close, but I do think the Seahawks will win because they got the better team. And that's kind of what I do think that will happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals do beat the Seahawks. Like, extremely surprised. I wouldn't be that, like, extremely surprised, I guess. But anyways, now we got the Chiefs and the Broncos. Denver, unfortunately, they beat my Patriots, and the Broncos are my dad's team, so that also kind of sucked, but whatever. Chiefs and Broncos, I think that was the defenses, like that. The defense was the reason why they won. Plus, New England, I mean, I'll get to them a little bit later, but anyways, I mean, Drew Lock was not good in that game. He went like 10 of 24 passing, if I'm not wrong, and like he threw 2 picks, so not great. But I think Kansas City will win with relative ease. So I have them winning 29-16, mainly because I feel it was the defense winning that game against the Patriots, plus the Kansas City is just a much better team than the Broncos, plus the Broncos are not going to have Von Miller and Cortland Sutton all year, so of course that's not going to help them at all. Now we got the Jaguars and the Chargers. I think Justin Herbert's finally going to get a win. I have the Chargers winning 24-16. Jacksonville, obviously, they haven't been looking like the worst team in the NFL. They definitely have been playing better than I thought they would, but then again, Jacksonville's not an amazing team by any means, really. And I feel like Justin Herbert was playing some pretty solid teams. Like, if I pull it up here, like, I feel like that game against the Saints, they definitely could have won. I mean, he nearly beat the Chiefs. He also, well, he was playing a pretty good team in the Buccaneers. So of course that definitely sucked, and that was 31-38. I mean, if they didn't choke that away, then they definitely could have won that. The Panthers, not a good look. I mean, the Panthers are not an amazing team by any means, so they definitely should have won that. Saints, they definitely nearly beat them. So if you ask me, I mean, I think Justin Herbert's been looking really good, so I'm going to have to pick the Chargers to win this one. Now we got my Patriots facing the 49ers. Now, personally, I think this will be a kind of a slugfest. Won't be any high-scoring thing by any means. And how do I have the Patriots winning 17-14. Now, it might be a little bit because I might be slightly biased here, but I'm going to do my best to be unbiased, but I think the Patriots, the reason why they lost, they were not looking good last week. Like, the defense was not playing well, the offense was not playing well, but like towards the end of the game, they started to play well. But anyways, I feel like it was also because of partly because they hardly got to practice over those few weeks because of the virus, you know. The virus was kind of just screwing them up, and that definitely did not help. Plus, San Francisco has not been looking amazing this year, and I do think with like a full week of practice, like with more practices, Cam Newton will get back into form, the defense will get back into form, plus Richard Sherman and Dee Ford will not be playing, so that definitely helps the Patriots, like, with chances of winning. But this will not be, I don't think this will be a high-scoring game. I have them winning 17-14. Now we got Sunday Night Football. We got the Buccaneers and the Raiders. I'm going to have the Buccaneers winning 28-23, but I would not be surprised if the Raiders won this game because the Raiders have been looking very good so far. I mean, yeah, they've just been looking good. How do I put it? I mean, man, well, I don't even know what to say. I mean, Derek Carr's been looking good. They beat the Chiefs by 10 points. I mean, if the defense can... Now, the run defense is definitely an issue, but Tampa Bay's running game is not terrific. So, but I do think that the Buccaneers will win, mainly because Tom Brady's a better quarterback. I think they have the better team, but I'm going to have to give this one to the Buccaneers because I think they're the better team, but I would not be surprised if the Raiders won this game. Now we've got the final game, of course, which is the Rams and the Bears, and I think they're pretty similar teams. I have the Rams winning 17-20, and I'm actually gonna have a video on the Bears coming out pretty soon. So yeah, you can keep a lookout. I think I will. So you can keep a lookout for that. But anyways, I got the Bears beating the Rams, mainly because I think the Rams have a slightly better offense, really, and because I just think they have a slightly better offense, and they've just been looking. I don't know, man. That's really because they have a slightly better offense. So again, I have them winning 20-17, but I could see this going either way, and mainly because I think they're pretty even as teams. But honestly, that's kind of gonna be the end of today's video. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, please like the video as it really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you guys are new, as I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, and it would mean a lot to me. So if you guys are a fan of the NFL or the NBA and you like this type of content, there's already videos like this on the channel, and there's gonna be more like this in the future. So subscribe so you don't miss any content. And with all that being said though, you guys, well, I'm out.